What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, unstable, non-stability. King Ryan Garcia, is calling out UFC world champion superstar, Ultimate Fighting Champions, Sean O'Malley. What's the problem with that? Ryan Garcia already has a fight scheduled for April 20th, Brooklyn, New York, at the Barclays Center against Devin the Dream Haney. He already has a fight lined up. Sean O'Malley, who is going to fight March 9th, next Saturday, or 2 Saturdays from now, is 17 wins, 1 loss, with no draws, right? He's 5'9", 72-inch arm reach, fights at 135 pounds in the UFC, right? And Ryan Garcia just took to social media because he's not happy with the fact that him and Devin Haney, who fought 6 times in the amateurs and split 3-3, are not fighting in Las Vegas, Nevada. As if Ryan Garcia is the world champion, right? Ryan Garcia has one pay-per-view fight, which one pay-per-view mega fight, in his 2 fights ago against Gervonta Tank Davis, April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena of 2023, but he was the B-side. He was the clear B-side, right? As we know, Gervonta Tank Davis was the clear A-side, right? So, with that said, Ryan Garcia was co-signed as one of the faces of the sport of boxing by Floyd Mayweather, and he's starting to believe the hype. He has a huge social media following, Ryan Garcia does, but it's not translating in the sport of boxing. He's never done a pay-per-view before Gervonta Tank Davis, and he didn't do a pay-per-view after Gervonta Tank Davis, right? Ryan Garcia is known for having a massive social media following, and he has a lot of TikTok videos and videos that go viral, right? But Ryan Garcia hasn't translated on his own. On his own, it hasn't translated. He's never fought for a world title, so he's never won a world title. But Ryan Garcia was told he's easily influenced. Ryan Garcia clearly has an unstable mindset, right? So Ryan Garcia is of the understanding that he can't fight Devin Haney April 20th in Las Vegas because Canelo Alvarez is fighting 2 weeks later, and the PBC Premier Boxing Champion, founder and advisor Al Heyman has secured the weeks before it and the weeks after it. They don't want any interference with that fight because Canelo Alvarez, who is proven to be the face of the sport of boxing, Canelo Alvarez is going to get a guaranteed the lowest he's going to be guaranteed, depending upon choice of opponent for him, is going to be $35 million guaranteed. They need to recoup that money. They're not going to put Canelo Alvarez in a situation where they cannot recoup that money. They need to recoup that money, right? So with that said, that's the reason why they cannot compete April 20th in Las Vegas. Ryan Garcia is aware of this, right? Ryan Garcia does not want to accept this. Ryan Garcia is not happening. 1 second, y'all. Let me get up. Ice brown sugar oat milk, shaken espresso, grande with coconut milk and caramel drizzle.
Anything else?
That's it.
7-Eleven.
So Ryan Garcia has listened to the headlines, and he's listening to people saying that this is a fight that should be taking place in Las Vegas. They're going to lose money fighting in Brooklyn, New York, If you a big deal anywhere on this green earth, you're going to be successful in New York of all places. If you a big deal anywhere on this green earth in the entertainment business, whether you are a musician, whether you are an actor, actress, whether you are an athlete, New York is the media capital of the world. So the fight got moved from from Las Vegas to New York because of Canelo Alvarez. But Ryan Garcia is not happy with that. So he took to social media. He says that because you have people like Gervonta Tank Davis saying that this is a fight, there's levels. This is why I fight, in Las Vegas. I'm a big deal is what Gervonta Tank Davis was hitting at. But Gervonta Tank Davis has only headlined one time in Las Vegas. Leonard Ellaby says there's levels. There's the big money is in Vegas. But again, Gervonta Tank Davis only headlined one time in Las Vegas. And you have other big name fighters that headline elsewhere. Canelo has fought in New York. Canelo has fought in Texas. Canelo has fought in plenty of other places other than in Mexico, other than Las Vegas. And he makes massive money. He's a big draw. He's a big deal. So it's proven that you don't need to fight in Las Vegas to make big money. That's a myth. Okay? That's just Grande. So that's a myth to to water down the Devin Haney and Devin Haney's accomplishments, right? Devin Haney is an undefeated 2-division champion. He was undisputed at the lightweight division, and he's the reigning WBC junior welterweight world champion. Okay? Ryan Garcia has never fought for a world title. So this fight is getting moved to Brooklyn. Ryan Garcia hears all the chatter, and immediately he takes to social media talking about he wants to do everything he can to bring this fight back to Vegas because this is a fight that's a super fight and deserves to be in Las Vegas at the MGM. He's just listening to what other people are saying. Okay? Just solely listening to what other people are saying. Okay? And so he's influenced. So now Devin Haney says Ryan Garcia is looking for a way out of this fight. That's what he's doing. He's attempting to get out of this fight. And Ryan Garcia doubles back and says, I'm not attempting, stop trying to push a narrative, so on and so forth. Then hours later, Ryan Garcia takes to social media and calls out Dana White and tells Dana White that they need to make a fight happen with him and Sean O'Malley, but only in the UFC. Now he's saying he wants to fight in the UFC. Or I'll fight in the UFC against Sean O'Malley, but only in the UFC. Now, he's saying this because Sean O'Malley has been calling out Gervonta Tank Davis, who knocked out Ryan Garcia, dropped him in the second round and stopped him in the seventh, right? And Sean O'Malley, because he's looking at a paycheck. He sees the crossover fight. He's a superstar in the UFC, right? He understands Gervonta Tank Davis is a superstar in boxing. And he understands a crossover fight between himself and Gervonta Tank Davis will make tons and tons of money. So that's why Sean O'Malley is saying, I'll fight Gervonta Tank Davis and I'll knock Gervonta Tank Davis' head off. He's a little guy, so on and so forth. Because he understands the power in the crossover sport today's time from Floyd Mayweather setting that bar. So he's acknowledging that, and he's saying that he wants to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. That's where this whole Sean O'Malley boxing comes from. Gervonta Tank Davis has yet to even respond to Sean O'Malley. The only thing he said was he don't even know who Sean O'Malley is. So he's yet to respond. But Ryan Garcia sees an event. This is why Ryan Garcia gets labeled a non-boxer, a celebrity boxer. Why does Ryan Garcia get labeled a celebrity boxer? You know why Ryan Garcia gets labeled a celebrity boxer? Because of things like this. Does he know how to market himself? Absolutely. Does he know how to make money marketing himself? Absolutely. Does he know how to use social media to his advantage? Absolutely. But as far as his legacy in the sport of boxing, he doesn't have one. He has potential. He's a superstar with potential. But he doesn't have a legacy in the sport of boxing because of things like this. You have a whole fight coming up April 20th against Devin Haney, right? Who's undefeated, 31 wins, no losses, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, a 2-division champion. You are 24 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 20 wins by way of knockout. And you have never fought for a world title. This is your first title opportunity, and your focus is on Sean O'Malley in the UFC? Your focus should solely be on Devin Haney and Devin Haney only. Period. Well, this is why Ryan Garcia gets labeled a celebrity boxer. Period. You telling Dana White you want to fight in the UFC. You haven't even mastered your craft in boxing. Now you're talking about going to the UFC? Now, this is why people look at Ryan Garcia and say, you only doing it for the money and the fame, not for a legacy. Period. So let's see how this unfolds. One time you was negotiating with Devin Haney saying you want to give that to the fans. Then Floyd Miller influenced you, as you stated, to fight Rolly Romero. Then you said you wanted to fight Rolly. Rolly goes in a different direction. Now you go back to Devin Haney. Now you fighting Devin Haney. Now you're saying that, you know what, this fight should be in Vegas. He's unstable. Unstable. Period. So that's why he didn't master his craft, and that's why people don't have much belief in Ryan Garcia in boxing. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.